This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Now, if I told you there was a magic bullet out there, will you believe me? Or will you believe if I told you that shot placement is the key? What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming over here, delivering all that good information, helping out the 2A community, spreading the word, fighting for the Constitution, and defending the Second Amendment. So that's what the goal is over here. Now, also, I wanted to give y'all some good news. I want to appreciate everybody over there on Gun Streamer, support me over there. We surpassed 100. Moving forward, we're moving up in numbers, so I appreciate that. We're going to continue to keep pushing that movement and stuff over there, so I appreciate y'all. Now, we're going to talk about something that's very difficult for a lot of people. And, you know, I get comments and stuff on past videos and stuff that I have done and everything. Now, you know, like I said before, you know, I'm not in the box when it comes to a lot of stuff, when it comes to firearms and stuff like that. Everybody has their own mentality when it comes to guns. At the end of the day, to me, when the gun go bang, just don't be in front of it at the end of the day. Now, you know, when it comes to ammunition, I'm talking about, it's been a debate out there for decades. You know, this is the best one-stop shot round. This is the best caliber. These are the best companies who produce the best ammunition and all this. I'm talking about, we can go on and the debate can go on and on. It's still going to go on from decades and decades. It's never going to end. Now, you know, when it comes to, you know, the personality when it comes to ammo and stuff. Now, I grew up, still do read a lot of gun magazines. And I grew up reading a lot of gun magazines and stuff. And there was a lot of, you know, articles and stuff in there. I used to read a lot of the articles where, you know, they would have people in there say that, you know, they wouldn't carry nothing less than a 45. You know, there's some people out there. You had some people that wouldn't carry nothing less than a 44. I'm talking about, you know, you can pick your favorite caliber all day long. But shot placement is the key to me, people. I'm talking about, I know some people struggling. You got new shooters confused. What's the best round? It's still going on. I'm talking about, it is still going on. There are so many articles, I'm talking about, there's so much information out there that, you know, and there's so many videos showing you that, you know, most handguns, far as what I've seen, it's not a one shot stopper. I'm talking about, unless you hit someone in the major vital area, that's it. I'm talking about, but at the end of the day, you don't have just one bullet. You have multiple bullets. You shoot the threat to its stop, pretty much. But if you hit a major vital area, you can stop the person. There's videos with pretty much every caliber that's been up to debate about a one-shot stop. So, you know, I'm talking about, your people is still, you know, they're still confused. And now when it comes to ammunition and stuff like that, there's a lot of great ammunition companies. There's a lot of companies who have took certain calibers and pretty much made it a great defensive round. But at the end of the day, shot placement is the key. You know, there's no magic bullet out there, people. I'm talking about, if there was a magic bullet out there, you know, you wouldn't have people sitting around here spending their time practicing at gun ranges, you know, just training and stuff, target practice every single day. If there was a magic bullet, wouldn't nobody be doing that. Majority of the work when it comes to self-defense is the shooter. Now, ammunition play a key role. I'm not saying that the technology when it comes to ammunition is not really doing nothing. I'm saying that the ammunition does its part. It does a percentage of its part when it comes to self-defense. But majority of that is going to be done by the shooter. I'm talking about at the end of the day. And, you know, when you look at a lot of the reports when it comes to shootings and stuff like that, I'm talking about you having people shooting 10, 15. You have officers shooting 30, 40 rounds. I'm talking about a lot of their bullets is not hitting the target. Most of the time, it's a few rounds that actually land where they're supposed to land. The rest of the bullets just hitting everywhere else. You know, they're just shooting and praying, seem like it. So I'm talking about, you know, you have to understand, people, there's no magic bullet out there. I know some of y'all want to think that it is, but it's not. I don't care what ammunition company, how much you spend on the ammunition. I'm talking about, you know, I've been buying Monarch hollow points. I've been stacking up on that for years. I'm talking about, hey, it's not the best round. It's an overlooked round. When I go buy it, I'm talking about, a lot of people don't buy it and stuff. You know, people consider it cheap ammunition, just like they consider cheap guns. It don't work, this and that. But at the end of the day, you get hit in the right spot. I don't care if it's a 22, 380, 40, 9mm, 45, whatever the caliber is, you're going to get dropped at the end of the day. You're going to get dropped. And when you look at statistics, when you look at some of the most favorite rounds, which pretty much a lot of the crimes and stuff are committed by small caliber handguns. Yes, there are a lot of guns with different calibers, but majority of them are small guns that you really don't hear about too much. People talking about as a self-defense round. 32s, 22s, they're them criminals' favorite guns because they're very small, easy to pretty much, just, be carrying around all the time in their pockets and stuff like that. It's not a lot of bulk and stuff. But, like I said, at the end of the day, your smaller calibers do not be misinformed about when it comes to 22s and 32s and stuff like that, 380s. Because in the right spot, they will put you down. They will put you down with a heartbeat. So, so a lot of people, and me, honestly, I don't want to be shot by no caliber. I'm quite sure y'all don't want to be shot by no caliber. But at the end of the day, shot placement is the key. So, a lot of people are still searching for the magic bullet. There's no magic bullet out there. I'm getting questioned, what is the best round? To me, the best round is the one that you like. If you like the 9mm, that is your round. If you like the 40, that is your round. If you like the 45, that is your round. I have seen videos where people talking about the 40 sucks. Now, if you think the 40 sucks, go jump in front of one. I'm talking about, it don't suck to me. I'm talking about a lot of people want to put down the 40 and stuff like that. But if it sucks, you go stand in front of one and you get hit a couple times. We see how much it sucked in. You think a 22 suck? You try it out. Be the first one to try it out. But nobody's going to do that. I'm talking about, honestly, the game is over when it's talking about the caliber debate. There's no caliber debate to me. It's shot placement. So whatever caliber you carrying, whether you carrying 45 today, 22, 32, or 380 today, shot placement is the key. Get out and practice. Get out and train. The more you do it, the better you are. And, like I said, you have to get out and stuff. I'm talking about, I know a lot of people want to try to cut curves and stuff like that, but there's no curves to be cutting. I'm talking about, when I first came into, the firearm industry and started shooting, I started out with my first exact gun I bought a revolver. It was a 357 nickel-plated revolver. And I bought that thing, and when I was shooting that thing, I'm talking about, I felt like, I won't carry nothing but a 357. That's pretty much. But see, the problem is I won't practicing with it, didn't have too much, and I found out when I started shooting that I won't put it on target like I want to. And so, I found out very early that shot placement is the key. You can have all this power. You can have a 44 Magnum. You can have the 500 S&W. You can have all these powerful guns. But at the end of the day, shot placement is the key. You got all that bang, but you're not hitting. I'm talking about none of that's matter. And, when it comes to self-defense, a lot of people don't understand. Whether you carrying 10 rounds, 8 rounds, or whatever the capacity, 17, 22 rounds, or whatever you're carrying, if you're not shooting at the target, putting shots on place, all the rounds mean nothing. And, you have some people out there, you still have people. I was told if you can't do it with 6, and then, I don't know what to tell you. Why you need all that? If you can't do it with 6, then it's a problem. And, like I said, you need to get out and train. But, today when it comes to self-defense, you must be prepared for any situation because there's different situations out there. Most of your firearms can pretty much, you're good with your average self-defense. Most self-defense situations is between 1 and 4 rounds. That's pretty much the minimum. I'm thinking is 1 and 4 rounds for some of the statistics that I looked at. Anything above that is pretty much considered some type of shootout, gun crime, or gangs and stuff like that. That's above average. But majority of your self-defense is going to be between 1 and 4 rounds. So, and like I said before, when it comes to self-defense, 21 feet, people, 21 feet, 7 yards. Now, if you shooting anything beyond that, that whole scenario has changed. There's a different scenario going on there. It's not your average mugging. That's not your average personal straight up robbery. There's none of that. That's something else. That's a whole different situation, which require, another tactic to be doing when it comes to a situation like that. But, when it comes to most self-defense, your revolvers and stuff like that, people still carry 38s, 6 round revolvers or 8 round revolver, whatever the case may be. You got some people still carrying 22 revolvers and stuff for self-defense. that is, to me, is enough. I'm talking about it's enough for your average self-defense situation. Now, when you're carrying a lot of extra rounds, you pretty much just want to be prepared. That's all it is. You know, carrying 17 rounds with your high capacity magazines and stuff, more than your standard capacity. I'm talking about you're pretty much trying to be prepared for any type of scenario. Maybe it's multiple or whatever the case may be. But majority of the time, if you're getting mugged and there's a couple people, if you drop one, the rest of them's gonna run. I'm talking about there are so many scenarios where I've seen in home defense, self-defense situation where the first person was dropped, and the buddies that was with them, they gone. They're not gonna stay around and try to hang around to pick them up, and they're not doing none of that. They're gone. So, you know, once you drop one, the rest of them pretty much scatter off and take off and everything. But, you know, I just want to talk about that because there's a lot of people still on the fence that it's a magic bullet out there. There's no magic bullet out there. You can spend all the money you want to. You can spend $1 a round, $1.50. You can spend all the money you want to on some of these hollow points and stuff. You know, if you're spending that money on hollow points that's very expensive, it's because you like that company, you like that ammunition. That's what and a lot of this stuff when it comes to firearm people are personal preference. I know people who have the most cheapest hollow points you can pretty much buy, and they're by Winchester. They're very satisfied. They're happy. I know people who own some of the cheapest guns you can get, the palm shot specials for only less than $100 and stuff. They're happy with that. Because, you know, they really don't see themselves doing it no more. They just needed something for protection. They're happy. So everything in the firearm is personal preference. Anything around that, it's pretty much your personal preference, and that's what you're pretty much leaning to. So I just pretty much want to bring some type of a little closure to some of the new shooters, maybe some experienced shooters. I don't know, but I hope that it's helped you and everything. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.